You may think I'm nothing more than a sympathy card, but did you know that I'm also an expert on grief? Well, I am, and I'd like to share some important information with you about grief and how it affects people. So I and a few of my friends got together and made this video for you.
It has to stop.
We're not cut out for this.
And it's time for a change. Now granted, if you're ministering to a grieving person, I'm a great first option, and so is a flower or lasagna.
We all have a role to play. What?
But in all seriousness, as much as we convey the depth of your concern, grieving people need more.
See, long after you've paid your visit, we're still there. So we've seen how grief affects people.
They get depressed. They stop answering their phones. They stop reading their Bibles. They think they're going crazy.
One lady felt guilty that she felt relief after her husband died from a long-term illness. And I'll never forget the parents who had so many unanswered questions after their son died.
What we're trying to say is this. If someone you love has lost a loved one, it's okay to send us in, and we'll do our part. But we can only do so much.
So if you want to do more than help your grieving friends and loved ones in the short term, tell them about GriefShare.
GriefShare is a special small group that helps the bereaved make the journey of grief. At each GriefShare session, they'll learn what others have done to heal from grief and how they discovered the strength to go on. Also, each session contains video interviews with the Christian community's leading experts on grief recovery, many of whom have been touched by grief. If someone you know is grieving the death of a loved one, give that person a GriefShare brochure that includes the day and time GriefShare meets at your church.
I'm feeling better about this already.
And remember, when they start asking tough questions like why and what will I do now and will the pain ever end, that's your cue.
Well, then we're good. Let's roll out. What? What'd I say?